Hello, Bluetooth. It's the one and only Icebound Glaceon, and yeah, I figured I might as well announce the new tournament next month. I guess it'd be this month. It'd be on the 16th. Anyone who wants to enter can use the link in the description, or they can go to my Discord. It should be the announcement section there. It's how do I put this? It's a piston race. Another one. Except for the last one was piston cars. This one we're doing piston planes, which should be interesting. Um, Also, I haven't made a proper swash plate before, and people have been telling me that, well, if you're gonna be making a plane or an Osprey, it needs to have a, well, it needs to have a swash plate, so I'll have to do that as well. This plane won't be for the race. I just have to get used to building planes because I suck at building planes, and I've already seen other people's designs, and they're, well, really cool. And all I can do is make the aesthetic part of the plane. I can't actually make it terribly functional, so I will actually enable the aerodynamics mod and the wings mod and the mirror mod. I won't be using take flight, so I'm actually gonna, yeah, I won't ever use this. It's really nice, but it gives you different engine types and obviously windows and props that can actually rotate in their little swivels on the nose, and then that rotates with an engine. So that's pretty cool. Um, yeah. So that's a thing. I wish I could delete the rope speed up. I'm gonna have to try to find it manually and remove it, which is unfortunate. We are gonna go into a standard terrain world, or no, we'll go flat, and we'll just type it in as plain for now. That should be good enough. And welcome, Doge. Sorry I read your comment so late. Mm, Come on, there we go. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have mods. Aerodynamic activator. Fair enough. Because as I said, I haven't really made a vanilla swash plate before. I've made a concept that does it digitally using pistons, right? Because what you can do, right? So say if your prop spins at a specific speed. I'll just show you for example here, right? And you have your blade coming up through here, and you can put pistons right here, here, and here, right? And you can have these actually pivot the center point. So I'm actually going to have these offset a little bit, right? So we can do, oops, right there. The only problem is this also needs to go downwards, which is kind of a problem, kind of not really, right? So then you go like that. Mm-hmm. which means we just need a U-joint in there. And this section here should be able to, well, for the most part, freely rotate. Which means we just add that piece and we weld it all together. Then we put on our bearing. Actually, we need to add the sensors here. Might as well weld these first. There we go. I'd usually do it there, but I'll do it this way. Go 1, 1, 1, 1, and then you go into an AND gate, which might as well just throw it here, why not? And then you have it go to a, because if you want to do forward, right, you want to have this side up and that side down. So what I can do is I can have this go to a range of 2. Right? So like say if I do this, right? Actually, what am I doing? This is not how you make a swash plate. I'm being dumb. Give me a second here. This is supposed to rotate the props, not... Okay. I'm being dumb, apparently. This is not how I was doing it digitally. Yeah. Because apparently I'm dumb. Oh, was the one where I put the sensors on the blades themselves instead of putting it here? Interesting. Actually, that could work. I'll just put a block, doesn't really matter. And then we'd have this part rotate here. Then you'd use controllers for each one. OCD, because why not? We'll just do it small scale for now. Oh, and these have to move, because I'm dumb. Yeah, this is how I was going to do it digitally, if this makes any sense. Which means I should be able to put these here now. Right? Oh, not like that, damn it. I'll just connect, okay, good. Because all you have to do is you have, like, say, this one go there, then to there. This one go there, and then to there. And this one go here, and then to there, and this one go here, and then to there. Then you'd have... I think the way I did this before is I had this actually push out like this. But I don't think I'm going to do that this way, or that way this time. I'm just going to have it go like this. Obviously I can put these in different positions, right? It's perfectly fine. But this is just for concept, just to show you what I used to do for a digital, quote-unquote digital, a digital one of these. So like if we wanted it to go forward, right? We want that side to go down, this side to go up. So if we did, let's say, smart controllers, we'd be able to easily change the angle and have it go whatever speed we want. But since we're not going to do that, I'm not going to do that. So like if I push this, right? How we want it to rotate. I know, because we want one side to go one way and the other one to go the opposite, right? And only when it gets there. Because if we just raise one side, it's going to be a little wobbly. Oh, did I not accept his friend invite? Whoops. Thought I already had him. There we go. That's my bad. Sorry about that, mine. I don't know if he's watching, but I'm sorry. But yeah, we want one to go up and the other one to go down. I'm actually going to temporarily lock that position, just to make this part a little easier. So yeah, we want 15 on all of them, I believe. Right? We can unlock it and then do that. Then we'll just have a general switch. Right? And then if I take this and I go temp, right? I'll just do temp 3, 31. I don't know. And I go to blueprint tools. And I open up, open temp 31. And I go edit, I go block properties raw, and I select controllers, I select this one, and I change this to 0.01. Click apply. We go down here, we put this to 0.01, apply. And yes, these are going to rotate really fast, but that's what we want. 0.01, apply. We go 0.01, apply. Oh, he forgot something apparently. Oh, he probably doesn't have one of the mods. Save and overwrite. So now if we try spawning it, these things should rotate really, really fast. Like, as long as the controllers aren't opened. Right, so if we have this rotating, right, and we have this, you'll notice it twitches whenever it gets there. But we want it to twitch before it gets there, so I'm actually going to put the, on this side, to compensate just a tad. There we go. So this is how I used to do a swash plate. Because even if I had this really fast, right, you can still see it rotating. Like the side's only that thick, and you can see the difference. But obviously these don't have very much, lift right now because they're really small. So I'd have to, increase them a little bit, but I think that would get in the way of this. I could actually put this on a lift. You'd say do it mechanically? Okay. I wonder if this is even enough lift for this platform. I don't think so. I'm also going to be weird and have, well, I was going to put a mass spinning in the opposite direction, but I don't think it really matters. We can delete this. So it's actually colliding with these, unfortunately, with that angle. And also it's not very even weight-wise, so I'm just going to throw this over here. Put that there. Well, that's hitting there too. Which means it's probably hitting, yeah, those. Oops. Pipes don't have 3 weight. It's less. Oof. Wait, did it just punt that engine, or did I just like delete it at like the right time? There we go. So let's see if this actually, because it should raise up to one side. Let me just do this way. Just so I can make the props bigger. It says he can't join, there's an error? Huh. I've never had that issue before. What kind of error? Let's see if that's enough lift now. So the engine is heavier. Also, we do need counter rotation. The engine still weighs that much more. Interesting. How about now? A little better. Which means we just need counter rotation at this point. Which means we either do a mass spinning in the opposite direction, or suspension glitch, because I'm lazy. Suspension glitch. It just works. Wait, if I just like lock the position, does that just work? Oh yeah, so I just need to make this side a little bit heavier. Which I'll just do by doing like that for now. Oh, that's too heavy. That's close enough. Well, kind of. Yeah, it's close enough. Yeah, with thrusters. Lol. Okay, so now... Well, I could use the remote control glitch for this, but... Yeah, I could. I could very well use the remote control glitch. I could also just weigh it down just a tad, so I could do like... Just add like, I don't know... metal. Mm-hmm. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Does it rotate this way? And let's see, does it rotate back towards me? No. No, it does not. Darn. See, does it rotate this way? Looks like it wants to, but it's not. Another thing I could try is using this. Ow. Yeah, that one most definitely rotates. Yep. I could just put this thing on a gimbal, but I just opened one of the controllers. I don't know which one. I think it was one of those. Oh well. But see, this is what I would do. Is I would have the piston engine, right? Piston engine would rotate this shaft here. Then I would have these come up from, well, I'd have it come up from right about there, right? Instead of from over here, just go up from here, right? And then, you know, these would rotate based on that. I figured that would be a lot easier for a swash plate and a lot more compact, right? Yeah. Hmm. Here, let me try relaunching the game. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try completely relaunching the game. Enico. Dynamic mod and itself? Wonder if I downloaded the wrong version of it. Hmm. Let's see if you can join now. But yeah, because I can compact this quite a bit. What I could also do is have this would be a little cheaty, but stupid spacebar? Question mark? Spacebar? Question mark? Another thing I could try doing is you can actually take a thing like this, right? Okay. Right, you can take a thing like... Actually, I could probably do it with a pipe tee. I have never tried it with a pipe tee before. Let's see if that works. So you know how we have the mirror mod, right? Aerodynamics and aerodynamics. Maybe you have to try deleting the old version. Because maybe we have different versions. I could just remove the aerodynamics. I don't know. There we go. Yeah, there's like I said, I haven't tried this with a this piece before, but I'm curious. But you go like this, and then we would go like that. Then right about here, put that block there, put that there. And that should weld it to the same structure, and it should be welded to there. Right, so now we have two different pipe pieces in the same block, which means we can color them differently. Which means if we have which means if we have a sensor on color mode, right, and we have it pointed at this, and we have it on color of black. Let's see if that actually outputs. Doesn't output. Now if we take a controller, right, and we rotate this 180, and now outputs. And you can do this with up to 4 different colors, all in the same block. Yeah. So I'm thinking of just having, I'm just thinking of having this here, and then putting a bearing, putting that rotating thing, right? And then one here, then rotating thing, just so it only takes up, a tiny little space. Instead of using pistons, I could just use this. Right? That's what I'm thinking. The only downside is I need a controller per. That leg, though, damn. Oh, that's better. Oh, your controllers are in the right direction. Now, how many pistons is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. So you want to put them at what? 30 degrees? Or no? 45 degrees? Yeah, it'd be 45 degrees. You have to put all the center bearings at 45 degrees. Also, you have 5 on there twice because you have it going into the other controller. Don't get why you're using logic gates. But okay. Oh, you do have them at 45. Shouldn't there be 7? Also, these are gonna collide, so you need to do like, like that. Now they shouldn't collide. Oh, I kind of trapped you in there. But yeah, now they shouldn't collide, and they should all be at within 45 degrees, but not in sequence though. Like this one over here should be the same as that one there. And then they go in alternating. So then this one should be the same as that one, but it's not, so I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, there should be... Oh, you have one of them on different controller. There we go. Yeah, don't worry about painting. I don't paint. Well, unless I'm showing something. Right? And I'm stuck. Cool. I'm getting stuck a lot more in the game, and I don't know what they did. Oh, did you right-click on some of these? Oh. Oh no. That one's just in the wrong direction. They should all be clockwise. Yeah. Because, like, if you did it all at 45 degrees, it'd all be hitting each other, but it would be in sequence. Right? So this would be in a nice spiral pattern, except for it should technically collide with itself. I'm not 100% sure. It's like these two blocks right here should be colliding. Not that one. Not that one. That one. And not that one game. Why don't you let me click the one below it, the pipe piece that's below that piston. Those two should be colliding, but I don't know. But yeah, as for the props and stuff, the glitch welding, what I use is a thing called the mirror mod. So you don't even have to leave the game. So like say if I have, I don't know, this piece here, and I want to put something inside of it, right? I just place down a mirror, place down a block, and I can put it like that way and it's inside of it, right? And the nice thing with that is it actually welds it to it. So by doing that, like you can obviously use it for glitch welding props inside of each other so you have more than one prop. Another thing you can do with it is if I bring out my wheel, it's a 3-wide wheel. And if I break one piece off, you can see that it's that. If I break the other one, that's what's actually holding it together. It's two bolts and a little T-piece. Yeah. So, it's just 3-wide. Same weight as, you know, 2 full wheels and, you know, the bolts on the inside. So it's heavier, but yeah. And like say if you take I don't know, a thin airfoil, right? And you want to put a second airfoil inside of it, right? All you have to do is take the mirror mod, do that, and now if you pick up that piece and put it on the lift, you can see that there's 2 in there, because you can check the parts. Maybe you put something on the lift, you can see the amount of parts in it. But that's how you put more props inside of each other. If I put on the lift and I go parts, the mirror block. Yeah, see there's 2 in there. Hey Ethan. Right? Yeah, it's just called a mirror. Yeah. But that's how you do really easy welding for that stuff. It's a mod, but if you want to do glitch welding that doesn't require using a mod, and you want to like put stuff inside of pistons and bearings and stuff, I can show you that one as well. That's been going good. So mine, you can take a controller, right? And say if I want to put it on here, right? Then I take block, or bearing, block, bearing, set the angles, and I put one of them to say, I don't know, like that, right? And then I can put that there, I can put that there. Now I put on the lift, it's now inside of it. Now when I place a block there, it connects them together, which means, yeah. Now there's a block inside of the piston with a bearing, and you don't even need the bearing. You can just weld it to it if you wanted to. But it's decently useful, I guess. Or you can just spawn someone else's in, yeah. Or you can do it this way. Because, like, my axles and stuff I make here, I make them as I go. I don't just spawn in someone else's. I make them while I do the creation. So, because, like, I can put in stuff like this. Like in the back there. It just works. You like open diff better? Well, if you wanted to open differential, I can spawn in that too. Mm-hmm. Just gotta find which version has it. You're just excited to see this build. Nice. There should be a car version of this. Ah, there we go. Open diff. And a 2-to-1 at the beginning. A 2-to-1 that goes into the drive shaft that goes into an open diff. So like if I block off this tire here, you can see that one tries spinning but the other one doesn't. See? Open differential. Apparently it still has enough torque though. Oh well. Well, that's the vehicle you made? Oh, I see. You're using inline 8. Here, you try this one. Oh, I just wanted a little too close. There you go. Don't open any of the controllers or anything because you'll break it. It's a V8. V22? Oh, really? Maximum discomfort? Was it glitching out for you? Car's cramps? Here, just try driving it. Just get in the driver's seat and try driving it. If I wasn't stuck in it. Okay, just try driving it. Just get in the seat and try driving it. You'll notice the speed difference. The seat. Fine, I'll just drive it. Speed difference. Mine uses WASD. But yeah, the engine is glitching out, don't worry. It does that. From our end, true. I can spawn in a vehicle that does not look good on his end at all. Okay. So for the plane, right? Um, how am I gonna put this? I'm probably gonna butcher it, by the way. It's probably not gonna look even close to as amazing as you want to. But like, I already showed the differential mechanism I'm going to use. But yeah, I'm going back over here. He can have fun glitch welding. I think he's trying to make a 3-wide wheel. Either else he's doing something else, but yeah. Those are the two methods I use for glitch welding. I'm gonna take that. I could actually just, I could also glitch weld sensors inside of each other. Have one go up, one go down, but I don't think that'd be wise. Like, I could. So instead of them, you know, one side going up and it being a little lopsided, I could have it go in the opposite direction as well. So, and I wouldn't have to change anything with this. So, because I could have up to 4 different positions with just this. So, oh, Pingu's here. So yeah, so if I use that, oops, actually stepped on my cable. So I need to make, you know, I'm gonna put the controllers inside of the engine itself. Well, no, because then both of them are gonna use the same set, right? Oh, he left. Uh-oh. Let's see. No, because I don't want both props going off of the same one, because they'll be at different positions. Right? So I will have to make one per. So let's just make the engine now, I guess. So I do need a gear, right? Something like this. So what I will use to transfer the power up will be, let's see, let's start with that. We'll go like that, grab that, we'll need that. That should be all I need. So it should be, oh, and I need a controller. There we go. So we'll take bearing, this. Why are they placed in the opposite directions? I could really just use the controller, but meh. And then we go this here. Set that one to 45. Put this on there. Put that there. Wait, no, not there. Right up here. I don't know. And we do this. That. And that. Which means we have all the space over here for controllers. So that'll be for our controllers. Actually, I'm gonna be a little cheeky. I'm gonna put it like that. Why can't I place that there? Which means I could just use the middle controller instead of that one. If I can mold that, I can. Perfect. Which means I can do that. Just wanted to round it out just a little bit. Yeah, the connection tool shows it as a dark red dot. Oh, Pingu's game crashed. At least it wasn't your internet this time. Hey, Doge is back. Nice. Okay, so then I want to use these. Or do I want to use them? Because I could just use, you know. True. I actually don't think I need the one here, though. Because that's going to be on the inside of the plane. We'll just have this one go up, right? Yeah, there's no mod pack right now. Use so many. That's a lot. That's a lot. Oof. I hope that's in the right direction. I could obviously change it later, but I hope it's in the right direction. But yeah, this should be essentially the engine mechanism here. Right? Because then all we need is an arm that comes from like here and attaches it to the body of the plane. Which is literally as simple as, you know, doing that. Actually, wait, it lets you place it at the, if I take this and move that to 45. Yeah, for some reason it lets you place it there. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, that's way too many mods. I take pride in only using the mods I need. This one I think I'm gonna have at 15 degrees. And we want it to, well no, we want to do, sensors first. There we go. Yeah, we want to rotate in that direction. And I have that locked, so we do that one, that one, that one, and that one. Is that a okay size for this, by the way? Obviously, we'd want it to rotate up here, not down here. Oh, I do have to increase this by 1 block, actually. It does have to be 1 block taller, sadly. But that does give me an idea. I'm not going to put this piston down here. I'm going to have it right there. Yeah, if I use the rotating one, then I can make this actually smaller. I could have it this size, which is what I want, so I'm just going to have that there. It's gonna look ugly. But you know, whatever. There we go. Then I can do that. That. I need one on. I'd rather have one on this side, but I can't fit it over there without it interrupting with that. Unless I put it, like, right here. Right? I have it come in like that, but I don't think that looks very cool. I'd rather contain it by having it right here. Yeah, and then I'll just put it on that one there. Much better. There we go. So then we have the drive shaft come in there, then we have this one actually attached to the body itself. Right? And then we put on these little things on these pegs here. That should be good enough, I hope. I'm gonna well, I was gonna say I'm gonna temporarily weld these together, but that's not necessary. Hey, but that should be small enough, right? Oh, mine. I was showing you how to glitch weld, but I guess Pingu should show you. But yeah, this should hopefully be good enough, right? Hopefully. Because yeah, you guys can see what that is, right? That's my quote-unquote swash plate. It's just digital swatch plate. So. Does the game actually run it? Wait, what? Simulates temperature, oil pressure, oil. Oh, I remember that. Yeah. Yes, mechanical ones, yeah. I don't know, I kind of like this. But yeah, the frames, having a digital one like this, like it uses 9 bearings, okay. It's probably already less bearings, less space, and less leg. But, yeah, whatever. It's all personal preference, right? So I go for compact and friendly. Like friendly. Oof. That side's too heavy. I have music stuck in my head, and I really want to listen to it. But I don't think you guys would like the song. You know what? I gotta listen to it. It's gonna be stuck in my head this entire stream. Wait, 114. Oh, someone else subscribed. Thank you. Wait, no, if I go to the other one, it's gonna... gonna screw up with my chat. Wait, maybe I watched it on this one. Yeah, maybe it went on. Oh no, only the pedal was on there. Yeah. So it would be on my other one. Let's see, it's on my phone. Isekai. Oh. There we go. This is what I have stuck in my head. I'm such a degenerate. How much are you guys judging me right now? Just bobbing my head to this. I love it. We're all degenerates, lol. That one stays level. This one... Oh, it does too. Okay. It was just because it was already tilted, I guess. Love it. Oh, I wonder if the wings actually help stabilize it, even though it's not. Interesting. There we go. That one there. That one there. That one there. That one there. But yeah, I had that stuck in my head like all day. You guys have no idea. Yeah, those are our two. It actually doesn't look too bad, surprisingly. Yeah, it's still gonna be a tilt rotor. Yeah. It's gonna have one V8 engine that gets split into both of these. And yes, it's gonna have a tilt rotor. I think I got it nice and compact. Oh boy. Not just to make the actual plane look good. Because remember, if these are this small, right? Let me actually pull up the plane here. Oh wow, those are huge. I made them too small. They're way too small. And also it looks like they have 3 props. Not 4. It is a plane though, right? Is it a plane or a helicopter? But no, this is the way you gotta think of it. This is 3 blocks. This is less than a meter. This is less than a meter by less than a meter by just over a meter. Right? This is 75 centimeters by 75 centimeters by 125 centimeters. Like, if you think about the scale of the actual plane itself, right? That is a lot more width-wise than 75 centimeters. Right? I'm pretty sure that... What the heck? Why does that look so different? Well, no, I don't want to build around them. I want that to be exposed. Oh, it's a different plane. I'm just like, that looks totally different. Huh. Interesting. It almost looks like they're emulating a bird. How derpy that looks. You really just put it on the other screen. Actually build this. So you guys just really like your tilt rotors then. Okay, so scale-wise, let's see if I can find a good picture here. Why is there a purple one? That is weird. I'm just trying to find like a front-on view of it. Oh, there we go. This is front-on view. Okay, so if I take this as, 3 blocks, right? I can estimate this right here will be about 15 blocks. Give or take a little bit, right? Which means width of this will be extra width of the thing itself, so we can estimate that the vehicle will be about, give or take, it'll be about 13 wide at the bottom. Right? Yeah. It's like the actual cabin itself is going to be... The cabin itself is going to be this wide, right? So let me just build this up a little bit. And then if we go 3 on each side, that's the bottom of it. Right? And then the height-wise, it would be... I don't have a side view of it. Oh, it's well more than enough space. My engine only takes up 3x3 area. So, there's more than enough space for the engine, too. So, I just need to find a side view. Okay. That doesn't really help me. Because I need side and... Oh, there we go. There, I'll use that picture for reference. So if that's 15, this is 13, then height-wise it'd be about 7. Right? So we have 3 tall here, 4 tall here. This thing is going to be tiny. But see, I like making things smaller. I love making things smaller than they should be. Remember, I'm basing the entire thing off of the engine size, because I like the size of the engine. To me, it looks really nice. I'm actually going to shave off those and then do that, which was kind of pointless because I could just do that. True, I could look up their blueprints. That is very true. But yeah, this video automatically got demonetized because I watched that one music video. Let's see, what was the other one I really like? I asked for normal. Nah, I don't remember what the fuck it's called. I'm gonna just go to my freaking Anime Planet. I have it on my phone. I just don't have it on my computer. Oh, didn't I say to make my abilities average? All I have to do is type in DIDN. Oh yeah, that's right. I need length. I'm gonna actually lower the volume. There we go. Okay, where is length? Length is there. Oh, there we go. Okay, so if this is, well, that is 7. And that goes up by 2 there. Lengthwise, it'd be 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and 3. Can someone count how many 3s that was? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 18 long. That's it? I don't think 18 long is right. I love this song. I need to listen to it again. But I feel you know what, I'll just listen to Pararu. Pararu. Because Christmas is coming. But that seems way too short. You know what, let me just eyeball it. Okay? Let me just eyeball this. Okay? I got this. The goddamn 3s. You paused your music. Oof. That's mistake number 1. Oh no, the wing's only gonna be 1 thick, right? Oh, I have my scaling slightly off. Six, 7. Okay, let me just extend it 1 by this side then. Wow. Much better. I did miss 1 though. Right up here. There we go. That should be 7, 7, perfect. Because we want it right at... Oh, actually, no, we don't want it right in the middle. The front's supposed to stick up more than the back. So if we move this right there, which kind of makes sense because the nose needs to weigh down the tail, and then the props are going to swing down forward, right? So we want the props to be in the center of the mass. Are you guys blowing up shit? So then we want about there to about there. Now, let me just do it this way. There we go. This is still gigantic. How is this going to fly? How is this going to fly? I don't get how this is supposed to fly. This is massive. And obviously I'll round that out, but let me do that now. But how does this thing fly? It's so big. That song wasn't that bad. Oof. Fine. Fine. Oh my god. Hello, weeb. Oh no. Demonetized. How loud is this? Oh, that's like perfect volume. So if I would say it's a little too loud still. Yeah, it's still a little too loud. Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. So this part actually goes down by a little bit. You're cringy. Oh no, not this part. No. Oh, I cringed at that part first time I heard it. Wait, what happened? There's more commitment and I call it deaths. Really? Oh. Interesting. I love this. Oh, is it actually supposed to go down at the back? Oh, it does. It's 2 blocks before, so it starts going down right about here. So I'm actually going to bring this out to about there, and then cut off this part. There we go. That's a little better. And obviously, well, no, that's... Okay, we'll have to put a slope piece. Yeah, I'll just do this like this for now. Do it like that. There we go. That's a little cleaner. I still think it's a little long though. That and I have to move these both back by 1 still. There we go. Okay, so now this part has to be rounded because it's like a disc at the bottom, right? So it's not completely, if that makes any sense. It's like an oval. It's like an oval magnet just plopped onto the bottom. You're right, I could just look at schematics, but I don't know. Schematics, whatever. Um, I don't know. For a picture, I get a lot more like this is a lot easier for me to see distance from there to there. Like I can tell this is about 10 blocks back from the tip of the nose, right? So we're gonna just go 9 back from the cabin, and it starts rounding, and it starts rounding right as this part gets to right about here on the back. So we know that we have to go right here, right, and have it round right about there, right? But yeah, just from a picture, I can tell that much. I need more This Is Halloween. Right? And then that's where that starts. Right there. And then we do the same thing here, but we go a decent distance back, actually, because you have to fit, a door, and the door goes up to pretty much here. Right? So that means it has to start probably about, like, here. I wonder if it's mirrored around the... It might actually be mirrored around the... Who just... That was lag. Jeez. Did you accidentally place, like, 2 mirrors, or you... Because be careful with those. Remember, I haven't saved, so... Don't crash my game. Careful. So we have 2... Yeah, I could literally just copy this. Can you guys be careful? Mine Terra. Careful. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that shit. Please. So, Mine Terra. Can you fucking be careful? Remember, if you corrupt this, I'm unfriending you. Which means someone's not getting into the tournament. Oh my god, can you fucking stop? I don't know. Just showing you guys. When I ask you to stop, you fucking stop. Huh, someone already made a... Actually, it doesn't look completely terrible. It's better than my dinky little thing. Well, yeah, no shit, I fucking kicked you. You could literally watch the stream to see what I did. Now no one's gonna be able to join. I put it as a private session. Because you wouldn't fucking listen. It should be fine. See, this is where the mirror mod would have been nice, but someone was, abusing it, so yeah, unfortunately. So when I ask you to stop, you don't just go hee hee, you know. Yeah, this should hopefully be the right dimensions. Right? Like, does that at all look like an Osprey? Or Osprey, or the... Okay, yeah, that's an Osprey. Does that even look like an Osprey at all? Shape-wise? Because, like, if I went up here and I added, like... That was measuring. 12, 12, 15. Oh yeah, so I just put the engine on the end of that. Cool. Wait, no, one more. There we go. There we go. So then the engine would go... essentially right there. The engine looks so small compared to the blink. God damn it. I made it too big. I made it way too big. I meant to make it smaller. My scaling was way off. Oh well, whatever. This is whatever. Yeah, my scaling was way off. Yeah, the engine is tiny. See, the blades pretty much go all the way to about, like, here. Also, I feel like the wingspan needs to be wider. Does it? I don't know. The engines just look too small. I could just, like, poop an extra, like, that much at the bottom. Yeah, they're supposed to go down to about here. So I'd have to, like, do that. Which if I'm gonna do that, I might as well use Is this 3x3? I think it's 3x3. Yeah, it's 3x3. Of course. Could just do that. I win. I win. Right? I just win. It surprisingly works. That does make them look a lot better though, size-wise. Just adding that little cone at the bottom. Huh. That's kind of dumb that's all it takes to fix this is just adding a flower pot to the goddamn bottom. It's supposed to be, you know, a little bit skinnier. It's not supposed to be completely round, but whatever. It's either this or else put signs, but meh. I like how that just like it works. Yeah, essentially I just have the drive shaft come down here, right? The only problem with doing it in the direct center though is I want to have this rotate at the exact center, but I probably won't. Unfortunately. So, yeah, I'll probably have it rotate like probably right about here, which should be fine. Also, I don't have to use a pipe piece. I can use a different block. Just B22. I don't know, it still looks a little small. Oh yeah, the tail. Ah, yeah, the tail. Okay, so this is... It goes out one block past that, really? Damn, that's fucking massive. It goes all the way to the back. How big is this goddamn tail? So it's thinner than the wings, which means the wings are gonna have to be 4 wide. Yeah, this goes out to here. And then it has like... I'll just use signs for now. Obviously, it's not gonna be permanent. Whatever. Oh, they have to be bigger than that. I have to use the, And this is supposed to curve in right here. Which I could fix that, eventually. There we go. There we go. One block past, one block past. Yeah, it might be a little too short. Also, these may have to go back one more. But I centered it around that. But, I don't know. Because, like, if I move this part back, I have to move this part back. Right? Which is, you know, totally doable. And also, this is supposed to be a hatch on the back. Right? There we go. Hollowing it out a little bit. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna use actual wings. Yeah, don't worry. All these will actually be wings. I'm just trying to get the size of everything down. the scaling. Because like once you start putting everything in place, you start realizing the scale, right? And I'm hoping this is the right scale. As I said, I might have to move this back one more block, which means I'll have to move those back one more block. Which will be unfortunate, but I don't really have a choice. I have to keep things quote-unquote to scale. And at this point, I'm just removing, little bits and pieces that are unnecessary. And like, this will be slightly slanted. Going for scale 2 blocks? 2 blocks for what? Are a bit longer. Okay. Because the picture I'm using right now is this one here. Yeah, it does look like it's supposed to be longer. Like extend the nose by a block, and maybe shorten it a bit too. Yeah, that block gap there should be probably 2, but I'm not sure. I could always just do a block and a half and call it a day. Because it does look like this part is, taller than that by a block and a half. Yeah, I could literally just extend both by 1, and that should be good. Again, it's easier when you have it as a frame to do that kind of stuff. And I'm actually going to extend the front by... I was going to extend it by a little bit more than that, but... 2 blocks should be... 1 block should be fine. Oh, I did not place that in the right spot. Doi. Oh well, I'll just weld it here. There we go. Oh yeah, that already looks a lot better. To me, it still looks like the back needs to be extended by 1. So. But not here. So I'm actually going to extend it right about here. So I'm going to delete that, delete that, delete that, and delete that. And then extend it again. There we go. Yeah, that already looks much better. Do you think it should still be longer? Do you think it should... Do you guys... It looks good now, but do you think it should still be a little bit longer? At the very tail bit, so back here? Yeah. Alright, I don't want to make the tail too long because this has to be centered, right? So, that I do have to be careful with. Block or 2 longer on the tail. Okay. As I said, the only issue with that is this part. But what I could do, actually... Here, let me do this. I just got an idea. So you're right. 2 blocks. Kind of. We'll see. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make this go by a different angle here. Like that. So let's see how well that actually lines up once I get rid of this useless stuff. I don't know, now it seems a little off to me. It almost seems like the tail's a little too long. You guys say it's good? Okay. As I said, to me it feels like the tail's just a little bit too long. Like, I kind of want to just, like, pull it in by one block. You think it's good? Because it feels long. Okay. Yeah, I'll just pull it back in by one block. Remember, this part here is going to be half blocks. And this part here is also going to be half blocks, which is going to make this look like it's a block and a half higher. Right? Yeah, that looks a lot better to me. Actually, now it kind of seems a little too short. Damn it. It's a fine line. You know what? Let's leave it at this. This is good. This is good. This is fine. We'll just leave it. It's fine. Just pick, yeah. We have signs. Signs are half blocks. It's fine. I gotta remember though, in 4 hours, less than 4 hours, I do have to go. So hopefully someone reminds me. Then in about 4 hours, I have to like bolt it out of here. So, my roommate, unfortunately, well, his vehicle isn't really on the road anymore. So I have to drive him home from work. Either that else he has to pay for another Uber, and it costs him more for the Uber than he would make in his entire shift. And since he pays me rent, I kind of need rent money. And also, he's my roommate, and I care about him. So, you know, there's that. So, okay, I'm just gonna fix one thing. If I can jump, apparently. I'm gonna put this here. It's gonna seem a little dumb, right? But I want to put that there. So it lines up a little bit nicer. Oh. I know how to fix the tail. Much better. I'm happy with the tail now. There we go. See, that I'm happy with. Oh, wait, except for putting this back. There we go. There. Is that look better? Now it makes it look like the tail's slightly longer, but it's not actually longer, which is what we needed to do. Oh, it's polygons. Yeah, no, I don't like using polygons. I'd rather put in like glitch-welded signs to use half blocks. Because remember, if I wanted to put a sign in here, I can actually put a sign. Let me just put on a lift. I can put a sign right here. So that means it would be inside this wood block here. Right? I can actually do that. The only problem with doing it on this is I still want a door. So, yeah. I am going to place this here, just so when I put on a lift, it grabs, apparently not there. Interesting. Well, at least now we know where the center of the creation is. Not where the wings are, that's for sure. Which could be a problem. But oh well. We'll deal with that when we get there. Yeah, because this could be moved back one, or I could just pull this forward one and push this forward one. But then again, the tail will look weird again. Go figure. But I think this should be good. I think it's good right where it is. So I'm gonna save this as again, as a V22. And it does go, hopefully, on that peg. Yeah, right on the peg. Good. And the wingspan looks not too bad. Do you think the wings should be a little bit wider? Should be in the center of mass, not center of size. Yeah. And the front is heavier. Which means we do have to have it slightly more forward. Make the wings wider. Okay. Wider? Are you sure, though? Because the wings don't look very wide on this thing. Because, like, they look short in real life. Like... Because remember, I'm going off of width of this as the same width of this. Right, so I go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe 5 and a little bit. You give it 2 more blocks? Okay. You know what? Yeah, you're right. I'll give it 2 more blocks. As I said, it's about 5 and a little bit, so I'm fine with extending that. Give it a 16 block wingspan. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah. But see, now the blade's got to be a lot bigger. And also comes the problem of, I'm not going to put the blades, well, no, I can put the blades now. I was going to say, I was going to wait until I got the engine in there, because I don't know which way the engine's rotating, but I can always change that. I can just change the main gear in the center. Because the whole point of this is to use one engine. And the wings go all the way to there. Oof. That's some massive wings. Look how massive those our blades are. Damn. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be cheeky. Right? It's just, I'm lazy, that's all. I'm literally only doing this because I'm lazy. At least all the props will be the same size. There we go, now how does it look? Is it starting to look like an Osprey now? I don't know, I feel like the blades are a little short. I might have to extend them all by 1 block. The blade will probably hit the fuselage? I don't think that's an issue, because it... Oh. No, I'm just going off of the size in the picture. But you might be... See, 2 blocks, 2 blocks. Oh, I might actually have to move this back. Interesting. Not whatever. It should be fine. It should be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And yes, I'm saving it already. But is it starting to look more like an Osprey now? With the wings? Obviously the wings in the picture look like they're supposed to be a lot thicker though. These are really thin blades. But for now, this should be good. Like, I kind of want to double them up, but yeah, whatever. They do sit a little bit higher? Oh, yeah, you are right. You are absolutely right. They are supposed to sit a lot higher. See, that makes sense though, because if this is like a block higher, when it rotates, it's going to be over here, not over here, right? But oh, and it's supposed to pivot here, not over here. So this is supposed to be its pivot point right here. How to make that look realistic though? Because we want this part right here to line up right about here. Right? Which means I probably want to put this down here and then move it over. No, because that wouldn't work. I could pivot it like... Remember, I could always glitch weld. I think I'm going to see how that hits. So I'm gonna temporarily do this. I'm just curious, okay? So if we put this at 2 red 80. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that hits. Right? But you can also see if we had it a little bit, proper sized, right? It wouldn't hit. Right? So that's also a thing. Right? Because if we had this sticking out by the 2 more blocks and put the pivot point here. Jump takeoff? Okay, the back looks like it's fine. But it does look like this part needs to be taller. Travel the world and the 7 seas. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this thing back by 1 and extend the actual head by 1. Which means I'm going to go back to using a different method for this. I think. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know if I have the space for it. So I'd probably have to have the other piston like right here. Have it extend into there. Which would look a little ugly. But I do have to extend that by 1. So let's get started on the cannibalism. So the way I have this wire mesh set up so far is I only have to delete. Oh, where's this being welded to? It's connected there. Okay, so this should be fine. Deleting that and that. right? And then we take this and we weld it right there. And we just fill in the gaps. We do the same for this side. Now we put on a lift. And we weld that to there. We fill in the gaps. There we go. And now we extend the blades by... Yeah, so I'm actually going to have this set back to that angle, just so I can build it easier. And I'm just going to delete that block. And I'm going to have this go like that. And if I place this here, lift it up, I should be able to just weld it right on. But yeah, it's probably a good thing you mentioned that though, because then I wouldn't have tested it. There we go. So the method for this, I believe I'm going to use something different, but that should be a little bit better. Besides how, you know, peg-like it looks, but that's whatever. Remember, I could always move those down one, right? So just to put the wing above it. I have the timing thing below the wings, but yeah. Right? So now when I rotate this by 80 degrees, it should no longer... Oh, that is a little too close. But let me, put this to about, what, 30? Oh yeah, that's cutting her close. But I was right. That did fix it. Right? That's a that is very, very close. Look at that. That oh, I think that's actually touching. Huh. Well, shit. It'll be fine. Right? It'll be fine. It will not be fine. Brain damage. It'll be fine. It'll buff out. Wait a second. Yeah, no, it's not actually hitting it. See? It looks like it is, but no, it's fine. It's definitely not that the wings are going to slightly come off the bearings and just completely smash that. Because, you know, scrap physics. But I don't think you would ever want it that close. Yeah, they'll hit it. Remember, I could always move this back by one, but I kind of like where it is. Which means I could just move the wings forward by one. But I also like where that is. So, also it feels like the nose should be one further out. But, yeah, whatever. I'll get there when I get there. This will all be fine. There we go. Alright, so now that I've done that to the rotors, I do have to reconnect everything, unfortunately. And we go this side. I said I wanted to do a digital swash plate instead of doing it, you know, the proper way. Lag prevention. Because, like, without the piston engine, we're at 20. And if we look at a V8, on my V8s, 24. Yeah, 24. We're at 19, so this would already be, well, and the 2 we need for the thing, and then the rest of the stuff, and oh boy. This is gonna be laggy. How about shortening the props? Yeah, as I said, we'll get there when we get there. I could always just make the wings one lot wider. Girl should get 104. This is gonna have less than half than that. My goal is to keep it 50 or less. But like, because it has doors on both sides, right? Or just one door. We'll just assume it has one door on the other side. We'll have yeah, right here. We'll just assume it has one door here and one door here. Also, I'm gonna pull this one more this way. There we go. Wait, is that balanced on its own? Interesting. What happens if I... Oh, it's probably because of the wings. Yeah. Damn. It's like, did I come up with a cool design, or is this just a fluke? It's just a fluke. But yeah, if this ever gets dangerously close, I could always just do this. So, I'm not terribly worried. Oh, you gotta go to bed? Oh, okay. Even though it's the weekend? But yeah, I'll round out this, I'll round out this, round out that, I'll round out this, everything. You're staying up anyway. Yeah, because I don't plan to go to bed. I have to work again today, so... Because someone booked the time off, and the boss forgot they booked the time off, so now I gotta work their shift. Again, because this isn't the first time this happened. Which is fine, because when I was sick, they covered my shifts, so... Give a shit ton of candy. I got a bag of chips and a bag of popcorn. And some rice with vegetables I can throw in it, if I ever feel weird. Okay, I feel like listening to music. Halloween Jubiphonic. Let's see. There we go. Ooh. How loud is this? Oh, okay, it's nice and quiet. Wait. Wait, what's bad? With the song? Or are you talking about your swash plates? Oh shit. Oh, you thought it was 8-bit? I could put on some 8-bit stuff. Yeah, it feels weird that the wings actually don't rotate. But I guess that makes sense. But it does help me out though, because then I could just do that. Ah, shit. Delete the bearing. Which is fine. Ooh. Okay, so I have two choices. One, make the engine up here, put it upside down. Actually, I'll just demonstrate for you guys. Which would you guys rather? I put the engine up here, but upside down, right? So you only see like this little bit sticking out, right? Which, you know, it will stick out, and you'll see the occasional piston go up, right? Or would you rather I put it down here and go up vertically into it so nothing... Well, no, it'd be the same amount showing. Because either I have it so you can walk through, and I have the engine up here but upside down, or I put it right in the middle and I have it go upwards. Because I'm thinking to put it upside down. That's our tuned V8 engine, my tuned V8 engine, and I have the axle. What? There we go. Okay, let me just weld that axle in there, then weld the engine to that. I'm just seeing if everything just fits. Well, you wanted 8-bit? There you go. Maybe. But no, it's not. I don't know, I've never heard the song before. I have no clue what it is. We're 16-bit. I don't think I need these extra bearings in here. Because, oh, yeah, no, I do. Because this rotates. So what I can actually do is I can have it rotate around here. Do I? No. So I'd have to have that connected to the same pivot. It'd be almost easier to have this little bit out here. But then again, not really. I don't know how I'm gonna rotate it around that axle. I'll probably figure it out a way. Okay, buddy. Let's make sure this goes on upside down. In which it can't, apparently. Oh, I don't need the, this bit. But I do want to do that. There we go. Okay, let's put this on a lift. And hopefully I can weld this. You know, I do need a little bit more room. And by a little bit more room, I need those 2 blocks there, which is where the oh, fuck it. There we go. That should be the space I needed. No? I still need more? What? What else more than I need? Looks like that and that. But there should be, oh yeah, 3 blocks, okay. Let's try that then. Nope. Still no? Oh boy. How much do I have to delete? Oh, there we go. More 8-bit, lol. Oh god. There we go. You wanted more 8-bit. Oh wait, does this swing up or swing down? I think it swings down. It should be fine. Chunks would load when I gave the word. My way. Oh yeah, here I was. That's what they'd say. Yeah, I only think of the Fallen Kingdom version. Do do do. That was when. Oh. Oh, this isn't the tune version of this engine either. Sunshine. I kind of wish I would have put a T-piece in there, so I could have connected it here. But then again, it's connected there, it's just, yeah. Okay, those aren't locked. Those aren't locked. No longer on. Okay, I'm gonna save this. 45. Oh my oh my god. Yes. That's beautiful. Oh my lord. Oh, all this work, and my idea actually works. The only problem is, this looks so ugly. Oh my god. What? I came in. The V8 engine that's upside down. Oh my god, that lags after a while. See, as I said, I kind of wish I had that extra block right here just to connect this axle, because you can see how much that shakes. If I had an extra weld point, it probably wouldn't shake as much, because then I wouldn't need those. So what I'm gonna do, it's gonna seem dumb, because I've already saved this, right? We already have, you know, the version saved, right? I'm gonna now break it. Oh, that one wasn't even welded. Right? So I'm just not gonna use those. I'm gonna actually delete that block there. I'm gonna grab the underside of that because I'm too lazy to remake it. And I'm gonna place it right there. Right? So now I go that block. Oh, wait, which side of the piston was it? I don't even remember. Just spawns in another one. Just crush it. I don't even care. Okay, which side of the piston? It was the head. Okay. Okay, so that's... Okay. So I have to place it from this side here. So I have to do a piston from right here. And I have to have a bearing right there. Which means I actually have to weld in this afterwards. Right? Which the cool thing about this, right, is... Give me a second here. There we go. Okay, so if I take this and I weld it to that, and I take this, I just, probably from right here, I just shove up the engine, right? Now I should be able to place things in that axle that I shouldn't be able to place there, right? So for example, let's say, actually I'm going to do this one, right? And then if I take a bearing here, oh wait, no, that stays there, right? And now I, delete lift, and I delete this. I put this on a lift, and I take this block here. Oh, I actually need to re-delete that one pipe piece I placed back. Yeah, I have to delete that one there. Also, I think the bearing is on the wrong side, apparently. Good to know. Good thing I had it on the lift. Great, now I feel like listening to more 8-bit music. Oh my god, yes. Oh, okay, so it just really wants to be on that side. I'm gonna try, because I tried doing it in the opposite, right? Let's just try doing in quote-unquote the same place. See if that magically works. Yep. Logic. And I should be able to weld that right there, weld that to there, and do that. Right? And then now I should be able to take this piece here, do that, take this, lower it, take a pipe piece. Actually, I'll just do it here. There we go. Now we get that extra weld point, which means it should be more stable. And as you can see, it's most definitely more stable. It's a consistent speed now. Oh, no, slight little hiccup. Okay, it's better. But this lags. Now to figure out which version of this engine this is. Let me actually just V22. As it's less bearings, it should be 44 now. 43. Ooh, we dropped it by 2 bearings while making it more stable. Oh, but I put a T, so it does collide with that piece there. Damn. Oh well, whatever. You had. Obviously I could push this forward by 1, but I don't want to. And yes, there are some unpainted. Who cares? Like you're trying to say having this go that way? I can't put it through this. I can't have the drive shaft transfer its energy to out here unless I use a piece of suspension, and that would cause a suspension glitch. Sure, it'd be 1 less gear, but it also causes a suspension glitch, so I'd rather use the 1 extra gear to remove the suspension glitch. So, not with that attitude, lol. So I have it set to 127. I'm gonna put this to 165 minus 15. I'm gonna set all these to 3. This is overclocking this engine, which means it can accidentally go in reverse. Because we are dangerously close to 180. As in, we will be at 180. So, if I do this, Yeah, it went in reverse. But it's also spinning a lot faster, just in reverse. Because it has more torque now. So what I will do is I'll do that. There we go. So another thing I will try is I'll try that with that. And I don't know how this is going to handle, no, it's okay. I don't know how this is going to handle being at an angle, though. Because, like... Yeah, let's actually stop the engine for a second. Yeah, and you can see the side effects of it being overclocked. This could be bad. But actually, no, let's try 45. Well, no, never mind. Let's try 15. We'll try 15, just for now, just to see if the engine can handle that much. So I do want the default to be 15, just to make the vehicle lighter. When the engine turns on, I don't want it to take off, but I do want it to be lighter. So let's see what happens if we turn that on. Okay. 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 15 is too much. That's a slight problem. Because we don't even have the rest of the weight in yet. Let me just simulate there being seats in here. There we go. I've now simulated there being seats. Let's see if that can still lift it up. Nope, that's much better. Okay, now, if I did this. And I did this, which way does it tilt? Still, okay, so it's a little bit front heavy. Okay. And I did put a little bit too much weight in the front. Let's just do that. Which way does it tilt now? Oof, that's... But you can see how much slower they're spinning now. Actually, no, I want the weight in the front. I just don't want it here. Really? This thing has like barely lift at this. Oh, there we go. So that's how much weight we have in the front then. Okay. But I can increase these to like... Wait, this one wasn't set. Wait, did I do the same problem on this side? No. Just that. Lol. For now, 17. I can increase it, which I will once I add more weight to the entire vehicle. To be honest, I might just end it here and say this is part 1 and then do a part 2, but I don't know, I'm kind of enjoying this, to be honest. All night, everything he said is just blue, like him. Inside and outside, blew his house with the blue little window and the blue Corvette, and everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around, 'cause he ain't got nobody to listen to. To listen. Blue dabba dee dabba die dabba. Ooh, that is nice and light. But now you can start seeing the issue with the engine here, which I could fix by just angles, right? But if you notice, since this pressure is being put here, it does tilt, even though they're at the same heights. Yeah, it really does not like those higher angles. I have a girlfriend and she is so blue. Should I just be happy with this, or should I continue? Because I know a few of you guys do have to go to bed. There, that should counteract that. Now it should be like perfectly level. It wants to. Wait, Sunday's your birthday? Oh. It looks like it wants to take off. I'm just surprised this is even working, to be honest. Oh, there's an easy way to tell. There you go. Yeah. Which just means if I just go... As I said, I won't be using this in the piston race. Actually, put that to 17, 18, 18, and then put these ones to very fine adjustments. $18, 18, 18, 18, yeah, 17, 17, 18. There we go. That should take off, hopefully. Or not? Ooh. Oh. That is a lot closer. That is a lot closer. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Okay, now I'm wondering if it's too high of an angle and it's just the props aren't spinning fast enough. So I'm wondering if I lower the angle, that'll help that. But remember, once I increase the weight, I'm gonna have to retune all of this, which will be unfortunate. But you know, what else am I gonna do, right? Ooh, wait. No, I remember that one. See, one of the things I like is here, I'll quickly see if I can find it. This is what I listen to every once in a while. Oops. See, at least you know they're going to be spinning at the same speed regardless. But yeah, it's a whole medley, it's not just one song. Also, it still looks a little bit front heavy. We'll just do like that. Oh. I almost had the front perfect, apparently. Let me do something weird. I'm gonna... try that. I'm just curious. That is beautiful. Just gonna push it up again. I'm gonna try, because these are all at this, I'm gonna try putting just those two. Yeah. Oh, I love this song. Oh wait, it just... I was gonna say, it almost looked like it just took off on its own. I'm just checking. Oh wow. Okay, the one side is providing too much, so I'm gonna have to lower. It's gonna make it a little uneven, but you know, whatever. It's a fine balance. Oh, that hurts it. By having it that much different. Interesting. But it also looks like it's slightly front heavy, which means I can do that. I can probably actually delete that. Oops, that. Okay, now it's not front heavy enough. Okay. Well, no, I need that there. Oops. Remember, I don't want it to completely take off. I just want it to be really close, which is what it's pretty much at. I'm just checking the balancing. Now, I'd say that's pretty close balanced. Does look like the front's a little too light. But again, I can always change that, right? And it does look like it almost wants to take off. Like, if I want to take off, right, I'd just go here, I'd just go... I love this song, too. It's ending credits. Shoots right down. But yeah, see, this should take off. There you go. As I said, if I wanted to take off, I would make it take off. So it's slightly front heavy, but balance wise, I'd say it's slightly too much over there, but that's not an issue. So all I have to do is like do that. Actually, no, because we want this side to be, that side. There we go. There we go. now it's too front. So since I have a swash plate, I can control its roll. Yeah, this is Jaden. You got it. Oh, so beautiful. Ooh, gets me every time. That's a little loud, actually. I don't know. Yeah, Hoen's music is beautiful. I'm just glad this flies, to be honest. And it looks pretty balanced too for what it is. But see, here's the nice thing about this, is this won't actually go any higher. Yeah, this is really loud. Yeah, it won't go any higher because the higher you go, the more lift you need, right? So when you're closer to the ground, you get more lift because it's round effect. He actually has it so when you're closer to the ground, the wings actually have more in effect than when you're higher up. So yeah, I think that's the most stable helicopter slash plane you're ever gonna have with a piston engine. And yes, I'm literally just staring at it. So I still got to put in the glitched pieces for the swash plate. But yeah, I'm only going to have the 3 outside ones. So that one, and that one contribute. So I don't want to do the middle one. Because like, if I need, this side to go up, right? I increase this one. But if I want it to go down, I just increase this one. Right? And let's see, if I want to... Because what one person said for roll is you have to lower this by like 10 degrees, then have this side, or this side increase, and then have this side lower, which I would probably just make this side increase as well. And that's supposed to make it, roll that way, left. Or something like that. I don't remember. Maybe it's this one and then that and have it tilt down. I said I don't remember. It makes it roll though. So maybe it makes this side roll. Like roll this way, clockwise. And then counterclockwise would be this one rotate a little bit and then turn to the left. And then to, wait, how do you turn right and left with this? Well, you just rotate this to the, you know, that way a little bit, and that one that way a little bit, and then that'd be perfectly fine. There isn't a wall back here, is there? No, okay. Just making sure. So yeah, then you have that, and then pitch. How would you do pitch? I guess just have this side go up, and then that would make it go backwards, and then have this side go up to make it go forward. So I guess if I wanted to go right, I would just increase this side. If I wanted to go left, I'd increase that side instead of having to do anything fancy. So I would have pitch and roll. And then to turn right and left, I just have to just rotate this point here and this point here. Sorry. Oh my god, gotta love the Pokemon. This is the Pokemon, right? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. And that's a legendary theme. As I said, it sticks out by a little bit, unfortunately. Unless I put it down, then you'd only see this little part here stick out. Yeah, because I could put it down here, but that'd also make it rotate, which I don't know if I'd want. Which is why I decided for this one, because I can counteract it by making one side slightly stronger. Fires up 2011 3DS, lol. I could just put in my capture card. And then we can, you know. Oh my god, that's beautiful. I want to learn how to play this. Great, now I start Pokemon stream. Actually, there will be. I plan on doing an EV only run. Probably in 4th generation. Probably Pokemon Platinum. Either that, or I'm just gonna play Pokemon Platinum, because I haven't put Pokemon Platinum on the channel, a full series anyways, on the channel. Okay, I'm also curious, how well does the player actually fit in here? Okay, so we won't be using that seat, obviously. We'll try using this seat. There we go. It's almost perfect. See, here's the thing though. I could do it that way, or I could use the saddle, right? And use the mirror mod. Pokemon, let's try Platinum. I want to listen to Pokemon Platinum right now. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. 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 Do. Do-do-do. Do-do. Oh my god, this is good. Damn, I wish I was talented. There we go. See? Magic. And I almost think this fits better. Just a bit of practice. See, I used to be able to play the piano. Not anymore. Not even close. See, the one problem with putting this here is I can't put it here. I have to put it back here. It's a lazy way. Yeah. Is that too close? No, I think that should be fine. Right, and then I can do that. And I can do... Oh, yes! Oh my god. Eternia Forest. Hell fucking yeah. Oh my god. There isn't actually a block there. But see, now we can still put in the doors. But yeah, that might be a little too close to the windshield. I might push that back just one more block. Yeah, the only two mods I have active right now are the wings mod and the mirror mod. So yeah, these are part of the wings mod. So you can use them. They don't provide a lot of lift. I wouldn't recommend them, but you can. Yeah, not enough weight. Well, the front does have glass, so we could just... Remember, I'm not looking at the picture right now, so I have no clue what this front is supposed to look like. And obviously I'll round everything out, it doesn't really matter. That's a slight problem. As I said, I don't have the picture open right now, so I don't know what it looks like. I could be building this completely wrong. I'm just enjoying the Pokemon music. Fell asleep while fighting the Leaf War. Oof. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. Let's see if that even goes into the right place. Oh, it does. So I can use that. Perfect. Actually, you know what? I'm actually just gonna use these ones. I think it looks a little bit cleaner. Just a little. I wonder. Oh my god, yes. Sorry. Just beautiful music. Do 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 do. Ba-bam-ba-dam. I'll try putting that there. Let's just see if that actually goes into the right place or if it breaks. It breaks. Okay. I can't use that. But if I do that... Oh, it still breaks? Okay. Interesting. So that might not be because of the sign, that's probably because of that. So I probably can still put the sign there. Interesting. Let's try. Nope, breaks. Ah, I see. I see, I see, I see. So, neat little trick is I can paint those two, right? I can place a block here. I can take this, and take that. I put this here, and this here. Yeah. It stays welded. Not the king of glitch welding? Not even close. But I'm good at making things small. That should. That still breaks? What? Oh. Well, son of a bee. I want it to be, you know... I want that sign to be there. I don't want these completely exposed. I'm okay with a little bit. I want to try that. Still, damn. don't want to have to cover it from the outside, because then it looks ugly. I guess I'll have to do... I don't know, to me that looks so bad. Well, I have kind of a way around it. Kind of. So... yeah, I have a way around it. It's just gonna look a little meh. So I can put that here. That there. Right? Right? So I could do that. I have to go in 2 hours. I wonder if that still spawns correctly. Oh, okay. It does. I just don't think I can place anything here. But what I can place there that doesn't cause any collision at all is that. So I can actually cover up, kind of cover this up by doing that. And it would be nice if I can put this piece here, but I doubt it. Let's see if I can. No, I can't. That's a shame. At that time it spawned correctly. What? Confused. I'm confused. Cause see that covers up the engine. Looks ugly, but it covers up the engine. And only spawns in half the time. Ooh. This is Cynthia. There we go. Yeah, that's a covered engine. Does it still work though? Ooh, yeah, and it does not like that extra weight. Okay. So this is going to seem a little weird, but I'm going to put a bar, goes here, to here. Wait. What? There we go. So now when I go in, I can continue said bar. There we go. So now I can do this. I can replace that with this, so that's fine. I could also move this forward by 1. Ooh, is that Snow Point? Sounds like Snow Point. There we go. Which means I can now get rid of this. There we go. I'm also gonna put, since we have, you know, a couple screws on the front, I'm gonna put one there. Oops. One there, one there. Because we have a screw in the front. There we go. Is that starting to look more like a Osprey? Aside from these looking like flowers, because they don't have the little pieces in them yet. Yeah. The center of the cloud is always where the collision's occurring. Now, aside from that donut wheel, it's actually starting to come together. I'm assuming those are for fuel or something? I don't know. See, now I kind of feel like I would have put it straight ahead so I could just welded it there. I don't know. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah. Wait, it's for landing gear? Oh, well shit. So focused on making everything lighter that now I gotta fill everything in, which kind of ruins that. I don't even think it'll get close to taking off anymore. Like, we'll have to increase this to like... Ooh, yeah, that hurt its speed a lot. Damn. Okay, I'm curious about something. Something on your prop is saying the third piston? Really? Let's see what happens if we just make it rotate faster. Oh. There we go. There we go. Now it looks like it's filled in, even though it's not. Which means now it should spawn properly. Nope, apparently not. I don't think this engine has enough torque. Which is a slight problem. Also, how many bearings are we still at? 43, okay. And I can't drop it from too high. Then it breaks. But then again, this engine is spinning over 100 props. So like, I have a way to glitch the prop to make it so... Yeah, you can. You can. That's what I'm going to be doing for, you know, the piston race? I'm going to be tripling up all my, all my pistons. So it'd be a V24 in the same size as a... This is going to sound weird, but in the same size as a V4. Not even a V8, a V4. So, yeah, I'm going to make the engine actually smaller, and I'm going to have 2 of them. And it's going to be doubled up, so it's going to go to about here. So it's going to be cutting off these 2 extra here, but it's going to have, you know, this is compressed into here, and then 3 times. Right? Which means obviously nearly 3 times the torque. And it's going to be smaller. Like if I did that here, right, we'd have 2 blocks shorter, which means it would stick out less, which would be beautiful. Which means once I make that engine, I'm obviously going to put it in this. Because if this thing has that much torque, then it's going to be a little too fast, to be honest. Like, let's just for shits and giggles, right? Let's try putting an electric engine on the front. Hooking the same switch up to it. And hooking it up to that bearing there. Okay, so that doesn't work, so we'll go to gas. As you see, gas has is still better than electric. But now imagine this piston engine has, just for now, double the torque. Which means it would do better than that gas engine. And I am going to make it smaller. But that kind of looks like an Osprey, right? Aside from no landing gear yet. Because I don't know how the landing gear looks. Or works. I can also... The thing I'll change before the engine will be the wing design. Or the... Yeah. Because... There's a way that I'm not going to show on camera that I know Brent Batch and Ulstrak did that makes it so these create more lift but create less drag, which allows them to spin faster and put less, hindrance on the engine. So I'm just going to save this as a V22.1. And we'll see which version of the V22 I had. Yeah, I have the frame one. So I have the one that flies currently, and I have the one that's filled in. And you can tell the difference. I think it's okay. There are ways I can tune this. Like I could put this to... Wait, that gives it more torque? Interesting. So maybe overclocking was actually bad for the engine. Interesting. $115. Interesting. So now we either make the back lighter and the front heavier, or we move back the wings by one. But I don't want to move the wings back by one. So temporarily, let's just like... Wait, how much are these? Heavy, okay. I'll just like throw that on the tip. See how that changes. So increase them by 4. I lower it by 7. I guess to now try the new prop design. Oh wow, that's not going up anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna save. Hmm. Yeah. V22.2. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna design a new prop. Okay, so just for shits and giggles, let me show you a little bit of a trick. Right, so we have this, right? So, hypothetically speaking, if we take that, it will have more lift than this and create less drag. It's dumb, I know, but yeah. which means if you know how to glitch weld, you can make it the same size as the smaller ones without having to go to the bigger ones. I said I wouldn't show it on stream, but whatever. I'm pretty sure it does. It should. Let's see how much more this creates. Honestly, not that much more. Interesting. And lower these all by 2 degrees. Starting to think this thing won't fly. Yeah, not without a better engine. Wonder if the one on the inside is impacting anything. So I know this generates a lot more than lift than that, not just because it's, you know, bigger, because the further away it is from the center. Just for shits and giggles, what would happen? Yeah, back's still too heavy. Which means I could just move the thing one back. And instead of moving the thing one back, I could just, you know, move all this one back. Which I don't know if I want to do. I don't know. How do you wire stuff in the editor? Not a clue. It has a tutorial on the thing. It brings you to Brent's channel, and you can watch the tutorial there. I have no clue. That's not something I can help you with, sadly. I'm wondering if I just moved it back by 1. Would that fix the weight issue? Because then it might hover at that point. Because right now I can lift up the nose. Right, like you can see it and wants to lift up the nose. Or not. Just cheats a little bit. Huh. That's kind of sad that even with two thrusters like that, it still doesn't have enough thrust. Yeah, it's kind of sad that I have to do that. Hmm. Damn. That's disappointing. Just turns off thruster particles. Yeah, that does mean we have to move our engine back. You know what? If you guys liked the video, hit the like button. If you disliked it, why are you still watching? There's so many YouTubers that do this kind of stuff better. If you guys have made similar creations or any creations at all that you'd like me to see, not just in Scrap Mechanic, but also in real life too, I'm very curious. Then put the creation in my community creation section on my Discord. I'd love to see it. And if you have any suggestions for this thing and or other things I could build, that's what the description's for. I love seeing what you guys post. I'll see you guys in the next stuff. Or next video, god damn it. Bye.